Hey, Katie, I'm just going to walk you through this content question you had. All right, so here I'm in the test article in the portfolio section, and you've got a text block with content in here. So, in general, here's the problem with WordPress or any online text editor. As you may know, it brings in formatting that you may not intend. So, of course, if you go into this text block and you look at this, you'll see, little bits of code here for like the list and things like that, right? So, let's say I take and delete all that. I go out to a slightly formatted text document here. I grab this copy, I put it in here. If I put it into the visual tab, all this stuff comes in, the bold and this and that. That looks good. If I look in the text tab, though, I might see more code going on here than I previously intended. In this case, it might be all right. If you came from a Word document, you may see a bunch of divs or other stuff in here that once you actually save it and post it, will give you some weird formatting. So in general speaking, it's best to either strip out the formatting before you bring it in or do it in sections. You can strip it out by if you bring formatted text in like this, you can click on this little clear formatting tool, and that'll basically remove all that stuff. But it doesn't get rid of it entirely. So like here, these LIs are still in here. Another way to do it, if you have a really complex document, is to use like a text editor, where you can that'll basically allow you to do it as plain text. You put it in the text editor and then copy it or set it to plain text and then paste it back in. So typically speaking, we like to look out for formatting. We'd like to see most of the formatting take place in WordPress. So doing simple things like bold or setting a headline style, or that kind of thing. If you get too much wacky code in there, it can cause you some trouble. All right, does that make sense? Basic WordPress text problems.